welcome back to my channel. So in case you're seeing this beauty, in case you're seeing my beautiful face for the first time, my name is Nkiruka and I'm a YouTuber based in Imo State, Nigeria. So please, if you're just stopping by for the first time, please make sure you subscribe to my channel, turn on the post notification to notify you whenever I post a new video. So this video is going to be a chit chat get ready with me. This video is going to be a chit chat get ready with me video. I'm going to be giving you some signs how you would find out a guy is not into you. First off, before I start this video, I am going to put this out there so that people will not misunderstand me, so that people will not misinterpret me. Rather, I'm not a relationship expert, I'm not a therapist, I'm not a counselor, I'm not even married, to start with. All the signs I'm going to be giving you here today are based on real life experiences, like experiences I've had in the past. I've been in a lot of bad relationships and I've learned a lot these past years. So I'm trying to share those signs with you guys so you guys would know. I wish someone told me when I was younger, I wouldn't have been through what I was through. So without wasting much time, let's get into this video. So I'm going to be doing my makeup while we talk about these signs. I've already prepped my skin off camera. I used the moisture portion and the aqua grip to moisturize and prime. This is a gel primer, is not a complete matte primer. I'm not going to be mattifying my skin, reason because I'm not going anywhere with this makeup because I'm filming this video around 11 p.m. so I'm not going anywhere this night, so no need of mattifying my skin. But on a normal day, if I'm going out under the sun or I'm going for an event that I will stay long, after this primer I would add another primer. For my foundation, I'm going to be mixing these two foundations from ZKL and Avoir. So guys, let's start. So everything I had in my head, I wrote it out in a book so I won't forget any points or anything at all. So one of the signs to know that a guy is not into you is if you're the one after him or you're the one chasing him. Guys, when I said I've been in a lot of bad relationships, I wasn't even lying. I'm telling you guys, like, at my age, it's not something I'm proud of, but I've been through a lot of bad relationships. Like, you're in a relationship where you're always the one chasing the guy, you're always the one asking him, oh, where are you, what are you doing, how was your day? I'm not saying you should not check up on your guy, you should not check up on your boyfriend or anything, but it should be reciprocated. You should not be the only one always doing it, always texting him and knowing his whereabouts, always trying to find out if he's okay. We're using these three shades, these three concealers. This one is from Nuban Beauty, this two is from Yanga Beauty. So I'm going to be using this lightest shade for the inner corner, then this for the middle, and this for the outer corner. Where you're still the one asking them, how was your day? How did your day go? Hope the things you set out to do today, you did them. You know, they'll still be disgusted. Like, they will still feel like you're stalking them or you're asking too much questions. You know, how can you be in a relationship and the guy does not even care about you? Like, he does not ask you anything. You're always the one always trying to find out what he's doing or where he is, or you know, stuffs about him. For me, I think, based on the experiences I've had, if you're in a relationship and you're the one after the guy, I'm sorry, but I feel like the guy is not into you. You know, I've seen relationships where the girl was the one that initiated the relationship. The girl was the one that walked up to the guy and told the guy, oh, I like you because this, that. But 90% of these relationships do not last. 90% of these relationships do not last. I don't know why it's like that though, but since we have been, you know, brought up with that mentality that women shouldn't go after men, so when you do, men take you for granted. So I feel like if you're in a relationship and your man is not always, you know, trying to find out how you're doing or stuffs about you, my sister Japa, that relationship will not last. I am telling you from my concealer with this powder palette from CK Cosmetics. So guys, for contour, I'll be using the same powder palette. I'll be using this shade right here to contour my cheekbone and my nose. And a little bit on my forehead. So the next sign to show you he's not into you is if he doesn't have detailed conversations with you, or you force conversations. Like, there are some guys that when you're in a relationship with them, or you guys might not really be dating, maybe you guys are still getting to know yourselves, and you're practically the one that brings up conversations. He doesn't, you know, trying to bring up things to talk about. Some people will be like, oh, I'm not the type that talk too much, I'm not the type that, you know, always talk. But I'm telling you now with my full chest that a guy that loves you will never run out of what to ask you. A guy that loves you will always want to be talking to you. A guy that loves you, even if he doesn't have anything to say, he will always look for something to talk about. He will just look for something to be a discussion so that people will talk. So next thing, brother, I'm going to be baking my face with this Younger Beauty Bluffet setting powder in the shade Milky. So like I was saying, a guy that loves you will always try to make everything a conversation. A guy that loves you will always try to make every little thing a conversation, just so he can hear your voice and, you know, talk to you and all that. How can you tell me you're into someone or you love someone and you don't always want to have conversations with the person? Like, how? It's not possible. Not two ways about it. Or when you even try to have that conversation, sometimes you ask him, how was your day? Fine. He will not even ask you, how was your day? you would still ask him, have you eaten? Yes. What are you doing? Nothing. Are you okay? Yes. As in, he'll just be dropping one words for you. Like, so guys, before I continue with the points, I need to go off camera and do my brows, because I cannot be doing my brows and be talking. That's an impossible mission. So I'm going to go off camera and do my brows and come back. So the next sign to know that a guy is not into you is if he doesn't want to be seen in public with you. My past relationship, my immediate past relationship, my boyfriend, my ex rather, used to tell me, oh, people gossip a lot. If they see us together, they are going to say this, they are going to say that, because we were in the same department. So in his words, he didn't want people in my department to know we were dating. And the question was why. I didn't understand it. But initially, you know, I was head over heels. I wasn't really thinking straight or thinking about it or anything, or why he wouldn't want people to see us in public. About 6 months that I dated this guy, we only saw his house. We never went out on dates whatsoever. Ice cream dates, movie dates, we never did. And I became so comfortable with it that even after we stopped dating, I wasn't comfortable going out on dates. That time I was practically doing hide and seek game with him. I was doing hide and seek game with him. No cap. He didn't want people to see us together. Even in school, when we see, he will not even talk to me. He will pass. What the hell? You know, then I wasn't really understanding it, but you know, because maybe I was young and naive. But now, you cannot try that with me. If you don't want to be seen in public with me, then you might as well go. I'm not interested. How can you have a girlfriend? And I understand that some people are introverts, they don't like going out, but once in a while, take her out. You know, make this clear. The fact that a guy is into you doesn't mean he's the one. Gone are those days, sis. If you're still in that type of relationship, unless you just want to be there, or maybe you have other plans, but if that guy is the guy you think is your main date, then you're dating yourself. So next off, I'm going to be using this shade, as the main color. So another sign that speaks louder than a megaphone is if he always wants to have flirty or conversations about sex. Sis, if you're in a relationship and that guy cannot have a decent conversation with you for one whole day without talking about sex, I already know you know what I'm going to say. Send me your nude. What are you wearing? Can I see? Let me call you on video call now. I want to see you. What is the color of your underwear? At the initial stage of a relationship, I understand. You know, you guys are still trying to light things up, you know. He's going to disappoint you if you put your trust in him. I wish someone told me all these things I know. So what I just used was my Zaron mascara. I wish someone told me all these things when I was younger. I wouldn't have passed through what I passed through in relationships, like in the name of relationships. Guy, I saw hell. Guys took me for granted, like literally, they took me for granted. Like I was nothing, like I was nobody. I swear. So if you're in a relationship with someone and you're already seeing these signs, there's no need of just wasting your time, because the person will definitely end the relationship. Maybe at the point when you have put, like, you have thought that, okay, this person is the one, this person is the person, this person is my boyfriend. The person got my sister. I'm going to be using these lipsticks from Avoir. Another sign how or why you will know a guy is not into you is if the future is never part of the discussion, and even if the future is, you won't find yourself. My sister, see this particular one. That reason or sign, a lot of girls experience it on daily basis, but they choose to pay blind eyes to it. How can you be in a relationship with somebody, the person is always talking about the future, and in that conversation about the future you don't find yourself in it and you're still there? What are you doing there? The person obviously does not see a future with you. That is why you're not in that conversation about the future. And you just be planning your future with this guy, you know, and in his head he's planning his future with another person, or he's planning his future alone. Next off, I'm going to be using this lip gloss by It's Night Cosmetics. So another sign to know that a guy is not into you is when he doesn't ask you about your future plans. A guy that is claiming to be in love with you, or a guy that says he's into you or whatever, I think should always want to know about the plans you have for your future. A guy cannot love you and it's just the love. A guy that loves you wants you to succeed. A guy that loves you wants you to, do well. So a guy cannot love you and it's just the love. Even if he doesn't have the finances to support you in the little way he can, he would always want to know about those plans first. He would just want to know, then know that, okay, I'm not supporting her currently, maybe because I don't have the finances to. But you will see this guy, he will have money, he will have everything to support you to, start up something for yourself, but he won't still do it. He will not even ask you, babe, where do you see yourself in the next 2 years? What do you see yourself doing? Okay, so what are your plans towards that? What are your plans towards being this person that you want to be? They will not ask, and they are saying they are in a relationship with you. They are not into you. They don't feel anything for you. They are just using you. I'm sorry, sis, to break this news, but that relationship is how you're taking that relationship is not how he's taking that relationship. So I'm using the Nuban Beauty Glow. I'm using this shade. Oh yes, I'm using this shade for my highlighter. So the last sign is if he doesn't pay attention. I think this is the most underrated sign in all the signs I've mentioned so far, because I really don't know how to explain this particular sign, but I feel like a lot of girls get this on daily basis, but they pay blind eyes to it because they feel like they love the guy, and okay, since he's not giving me the attention, I'll just give him the attention. It's normal for you to give your boyfriend attention. It's normal for you to make excuses for him in your head if you want to, but let's stop normalizing rubbish. A guy that doesn't love you will not give you attention. No matter how much you try to give him your own attention, he will not reciprocate. So let's stop normalizing things that are not supposed to be. Let's stop saying, oh, he didn't call me because this happened. Or let's stop making excuses for these guys. You know, sometimes when we fall in love, that love blinds us. Like when they say love is blind, I feel like that saying is true, because some people, when they are in love, even if they are seeing the worst of that person, they choose to still be in the relationship. They choose to still be in the relationship, not because of anything, but because they feel like they love the person. But my dear, if all these signs I've mentioned, at least 4 of them, your boyfriend or the person you're currently talking with is beat 4 out of the signs I've mentioned, my sister, that relationship is not going to work. So it's better you stay if you want to, but then have in mind that all these things, I'm not sure, or you leave. Because what's the worst that could happen? Because there's a probability that after the whole story and everything, he might still end up breaking up with you. So is it better you stay and get heartbroken? Because when he breaks up with you, you're surely going to get heartbroken. But if you think you cannot deal, my sister, find your way. We've come to the end of this video. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I want us to get interactive in the comment section. If there is any sign I forgot to mention, or if there is any sign you think you have experienced, please leave it in the comment section. Please, I also want you to tell me the kind of videos you want to be seeing on this channel, the kind of stuff you want to be seeing. Please make sure you leave it in the comment section. I will read all of them. Please, if you have any questions for me, anything at all, leave it in the comment section, or you follow me on my Instagram handle at Vivian Opara, Vivian_Opara, OPARAH, and leave any question you want to leave for me in my DM. I promise I'm going to read all of them. Okay guys, till I see you in my next video, take care, bye.